There are two things that are always going to be inevitable in life, no matter who you are. The first one is sooner or later, we're all going to die. It's just life. It's just the way that it is. Sooner or later, we're all going to die. It's kind of that, whole harsh part. If you want to live, you're going to have to die sooner or later. The second part is sooner or later, you're going to have to pay taxes. It's just the way that it is. It is what it is. Okay. It's part of living. It's the government wants their money, and we're kind of in that time of year now where everybody's working on their taxes. I took the last 2 days off of work, and I've been working on my taxes. Now, depending on where you are in the economic state of things, sometimes you have to pay the government more. Sometimes the government ends up paying you because you paid too much. So, we're going to be playing a game called Death and Taxes. I'm really excited about this game. It's definitely something that I've heard a lot about. I've only been to day 3, and I was like, hey, I might as well start a new game. I haven't really gotten very far in this game, so let's just go ahead and do it. I'm gonna start a new game. Sure. I've only made it to day 3. We might as well just go ahead and do it. So let's go ahead and let's start this thing. All right. All right, we are out of lemons. Get it, like when life gives you lemons?
Excuse me, sir.
Good night. Dude, you got a tood problem. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. And look, this is us. This is us. Look at us here. Brand new Grim Reaper. I like the red suit. That's sexy. All right, let's do this. Sure.
Finally, the new spawn has awoken. What a momentous day. I am honored to welcome you into our world. Spawn... hang on. Spawn number 8-3. I am Fate. I am the keeper of world order.
Hello, pleasure to meet you,
polite
Fate.
Grim Reaper for a change.
Well,
This is a good start. Welcome
What
to
can I
your
say?
new job as an overseer of Cosmopolis City Subdivision 4, the Sun County Wine Region. I know what you are thinking, and yes, your assignment is choosing humans who have to die. Pretty standard stuff. As it is your first day, try to get to know the system, and do not destroy the world, yes? Gallows humor, you see? Right, yes. Clear?
Okay, whatever you say, boss.
Delightful. I appreciate solid work ethics and a dedication.
A lady's gotta
to
make
the
money
craft.
somehow. If I have to kill people, I guess I'm just gonna...
Remember, the fate of the world lies in your hands. Humans march towards the great dying. They always teeter on the precipice, creating endless chaos. We keep humans from falling off. We establish the equilibrium and keep the chaos in check. For that reason, your actions will have consequences.
All right,
I
where
will
do I
show
work?
you your workplace right away. Follow me.
All right, cool.
One more thing. This will be your 7-day evaluation period. When the week is done, you will be assessed. 1 week to show us what you are made of, Reaper.
Okay. I got this. It's fine. We're fine. I only made it to day 3 last time. So let's see if we can do better. Cerberus's Den. Feed your soul. Open on the weekends. Cool. All right. Welcome, Grim. Here are the files on humans who are in life-threatening situations within your domain. I'm granting you time to settle in, so no difficult tasks and rules as of today. Quota for the day, 1 human has to die. Cool. So, how this game kind of works is they give you profiles, and you have to choose who lives and who dies. All of these people are in life-threatening situations, it sounds like, and you got to go through, and you got to decide who lives and who dies. All right, so who we have? Parkley, 52, tech support. Park works as a team leader at Toyabishi, providing tech support for a variety of important companies across the northern countries. This can be more interesting than one assumes, and sometimes the programs companies use to break down is incredibly in puzzling ways. 18 student. Oh, so young. It has been said that Matthias Ulam? It has been said that Matthias talks too much. However, they themselves think they may not be talking enough at all. Space radiation is their passion, and they're endlessly fascinated by black holes. Ooh. You can live. It's an age thing. He's 18. He's too young to die. I'm sorry. I had to do it. He's just too young to die. All right.
Oh, the new death spawn. Welcome. How was your first day?
I do really hate following orders, but it was really good.
Great. We are counting on your dedication. You do important work, after all. Remember, lives are on the line. I see exactly 1 person perished today, as tasked. Did you figure out the best choice?
The best, there were only 2 options.
Indeed. I am glad you are paying attention. In the future, I may require you to make more difficult choices.
Good, I'm
such
counting
as
on it.
the unfortunate, indisputable, incontrovertible, ironclad law of cosmos. Question?
Nope.
Keep your eye
Ready
on
for
the
anything.
letter for future guidelines. And keep up the good work. A new day awaits. Off you go now.
Bye-bye. All right, cool. So we made it through our day. We'll end our day. Day 2. All right. The Grim offices. All right. What do we got today? Morning, Grim. I hope you found your accommodations adequate. Shush phone. Here are the rules of the day. Follow them and you'll be okay. I'm handing you another simple task. Whatever the day. 1 human with an engineering or industrial background has to die. Okay, so 1 person with an engineering or industrial background has to die. Okay. There's 3 options. 2 and 3. All right. First one. Gerhard Jord 26. You're a stone cutter. Gerhardt cuts and carves stone blocks out of stone at the local quarry. That's basically it. There's very little else going on in their lives. Their dream is to visit some of the highest mountains in the world and maybe cut a tiny chunk of stone off those too. Okay. Jan Weber. You want a tiny thing fused to another tiny thing, usually to an alloy of a tin and lead. You come to Jan. Soldering is the cornerstone of building and maintaining any modern technological equipment, and Jan is the best at it. And Natsumi Okazaki, 32, construction overseer and aspiring architect. Construction is the lifeblood of any advanced civilization. High-rise strewn across the horizon. Truly a glorious sight. But we can do better. That's what Natsumi thinks. At least, lately they've started researching more ecologically sound architecture, what some might call arcologies. You sound good. You're a solderer, and you're a stone cutter. I know you're 26, but I feel like this is important. Sorry, I feel like the other two things are more important. Like, I'm sorry you had to go through that, but...
Grim, how was the second day on the job?
Great.
It gladdens me to hear that. So, did you follow the rules properly?
Yep.
Great. Yes, everything looks to be in order.
Thanks.
Continue the good work, and do not let tough choices get you down.
Sounds great.
Great indeed. We could use more spawn. Rest well. You will need it. See you soon.
Oh, kitty. I like the kitties. I have a kitty. He's fast asleep right now. Because he was up all freaking night, keeping me up all night. Alright, this is where I left off last time. Day 3. Alright, let's do this. Morning, Grim. Stupid phone, go away. Or no, the phone's important. A new day dawns. You ought to know the drill by now, but just in case, here's another simple one. No special requests today. Try to follow the rules and choose the appropriate profiles. Then send them to me by fax. Order for the day. 2 humans have to die. Okay. You just gotta kill 2 of you. Cool. Stonecutter crushed in an avalanche during a skiing vacation. Sorry. Oh. Arcology is still science fiction, a dream of the future, but we may be getting closer with every day passing. A local technician introduces new exciting soldering techniques that may change the whole world. Cool. All right, you just go in here for now. Here you go. Okay, so 2 people have to die, 2 humans have to die. All right, so let's do these first 2. Columba Hunter, 47, airplane pilot. Columba is a distinguished war veteran. These days, working as a well-regarded passenger airplane pilot, they're happily married and have 5 children. As a hobby, Columba is extremely interested in the history of religious buildings. Okay, you sound fine. Leo Borjashkovsky, 67, politician. Leo has been in politics for over 40 years. In that time, they've worked hard on relaxing the government's meddling in the real estate market. Although nobody has found proper proof, there have been rumors that Leo has taken many bribes from a number of realtors. Not looking good for you, Leo. Yvette Fernanda. Alright. Yvette Fernanda, 46, minister. Yvette has taken upon themselves a great set of responsibilities in the field they lack knowledge of. Those decisions that matter, Yvette tends to fumble gloriously, yet they do try to better themselves according to the criticisms of the public, even though they don't often understand most of that either. Not looking good for you either, Yvette. Kia Chadwick, 25, butcher. He never thought they'd have the stomach for chopping up meat. Turns out the trick is to disassociate and have sharp knives. Oh my gosh. She's a serial killer. They tend to be slightly hasty and wasteful when handling their product. On the weekends, Kaya does a street circus act, focuses on knife juggling. Okay. Not looking good for you either. Juan Alejandro Dominguez, 56, retired diplomat. Juan worked as a diplomat in southern Palagua for over 20 years, spending this time drinking heavily. Yet they were never recalled from the position, then decided for an early retirement. These days, they work as a yacht captain, taking tourists dolphin spotting off the coast of Malaya. They still drink like a sponge. So the only good guy in this lot is this guy, I feel like. So you can live. Congratulations. You made it with flying colors. So I have to kill 2 of you guys. You're taking bribes. You don't know what the crap you're doing. And you drink like a sponge. You could kill other people. Okay, you have to die. I'm sorry. I'm not for drinking and driving. As much as you know, these other people are really fricked up, like, I can't not for you. No, you are going to murder somebody. You are a potential serial killer, young lady. This lady right here is a potential serial killer. He could be taking bribes and you're just dumb. Stupidity, I'm gonna let you live. Sorry. Like, I'm gonna let you live. You could be a serial killer and you are not doing good things. So both of these guys are like, ooh. Oh. Sorry. I don't trust the politician. I don't. I'm sorry. All right, there you go. Have at it. All right. Am I in trouble?
Grim, my latest spawn. 3 days you have been with us. How do you feel?
Awesome. Balancing the world and getting things done.
Excellent. That is what I hoped to hear. As you may imagine, it is important to keep morale up in our line of work. Now, let me take a look at the files you sent in today. Right. Everything looks to be in order. You have followed the rules and marked the correct amount of profiles.
Cool.
Oh, thank you for reminding me, Lady Poddington. Okay, Grim.
Hello, lady.
About your payment, which I may have forgotten about earlier.
Am I getting back pay for the missing days?
Of course. We take our worker satisfaction levels very seriously.
Good.
The contract stipulates that every death gets a fair salary based on their performance accuracy. Marking profiles correctly is the most important task. If you mark more or less than necessary, you will not get your fee at all.
What?
Errors in secondary tasks will reduce the total, even if the primary task is executed correctly. There really is not much else to say. You may leave. See you tomorrow.
So I either have to do this perfect or not do it at all. But now I have money. So I believe there's a shop down at the bottom here.
What ho, customer! Welcome to Quartermaster Mortimer's Plunder Emporium. As ye may guess, I am Mortimer. The Mortimer. The one you may have heard of. The famous, nay, infamous Quartermaster.
Never heard of you.
Why, I was the very pirate king of lore, feared across the world. Even as I have grown most humble with age, I still carry within me glory days.
Cool.
The Emporium brims with plunder. I plundered myself. Browse at your will.
Okay. Cool. So it looks like there's a couple things. Cursed Gourd, clothing. Autumn Falls, this elegant, so that's clothes, widget, or this fun glowy ball, but I don't have enough for the glowy ball. I don't really want any of these things, so I'll just wait. I will budget. I'll budget it. This is death and taxes after all. I have a feeling they're going to take money away from me, or I'm going to screw up. All right. Cool. Look at all this money. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Okay, you're making a lot of money. We're going to put you down here. Can I not, like, take all of it? I have to do it one at a time. Oh, it's like the money's breathing. Stop making the noise. Stop it. Okay, there you go. Put you away. For Grim. Grim, have you looked outside today? It rains. It has been raining for hours. Appropriate to accompany the despondence within me. Well, here are some rules for you. 3 humans have to die. Okay. Let's look at what we did last time. All survived in plane crash due to skillful efforts of the pilot. I knew I should have saved the pilot. I knew it. Local politician dead after being struck by a car. Police have not yet ruled out a deliberate hit. Yikes. Retired diplomat dies of cirrhosis. Declaims it was a life well spent before passing. Minister Fernanda resigns from office after a scandal related to pharmaceutical industry. Not good. Okay. So 3 humans have to die? 3 humans. Yep. All right, cool. Let's get started. Got 3 humans. All right. Keith O'Toole, 19. Ooh, you look like a who from Whoville. Your lack of an upper lip. Okay, I'm going to talk. All right, Keith. 19, unemployed and their social media influencer. Keith likes attention and has an account on every social media platform. Their favorite activity is hanging off cliffs while taking selfies. Keith's large following on social media has also brought in a hefty sponsorship from a medical insurance company. Okay, you're like a medium. Pijort Admiski. I'm gonna butcher some of these names, guys, and I already apologize. I will learn. I will learn how to pronounce them sooner or later when I meet people with these names. 23, they're a nanny. A nanny of somewhat well-off to middle class. That's what Pijort came to Cosmopolis City for, with an initial 1-year contract. They saw it as a decent way, with a decent wage, to escape their Reconstruction-era home country. It's a nice adventure when you're young, at least. Okay, so yeah, you're a decent person. Okay, so we'll put you up here. Let's do these 2. Franklin Heaver, 35, pilot. Franklin considers himself a hotshot pilot, having modeled their demeanor after an action movie they saw at a young age. They wear large sunglasses all the time, drive around on a motorcycle, and attempt reckless stunts in their aircraft. Still, not something to die for, but like you're definitely not like on the you have to live list. Stefan Cerise, 30, waiter. Stefan is a liar who absolutely cannot stop lying ever. They keep lying about the most insignificant things. They just like lying that much. On the other hand, the skills come off pretty handy whenever anyone asks for recommendations. Not looking good for you, Stefan. Kyo Akito. Kyo has lived in 4 different countries, finally settling down at the Sun Country wine region, where they now work as a viticulturalist. They enjoy fast food, cooking, and horse riding, and have 7 grandchildren who visit often. Grim, I'm watching you. You should mark this profile live. Fate. Easy enough. You live. There you go. He's a good guy. He can live. Purgy is also a good person. They can live. Okay? Done. And okay, and you said 3 people have to die? Okay, so these 3 are not great. Well, 3 of you, sorry, yo. You're gonna die, and you're gonna die. Sorry, your liars don't get to live. Now, everybody lies, and I get that. But I have to mark at least 3. I gotta get paid. I gotta get my money. I gotta get good stuff. All right, here we go. There you go. Boop. Done.
Grim, there you are. Let us be quick.
Cool.
All the profiles are here, just as requested. Excellent work. You even adhered to my little test note. I commend you for exhibiting vigilance. I am beginning to sense a tinge of pride growing within me. I did not expect you to turn out such a good and dedicated Reaper.
Well,
if you keep this up, you will get far. You may be even promoted to a middle management position.
my goal in
Imagine the
life,
possibilities.
middle management.
Anyway, I am quite busy tonight, so you can go. Until tomorrow, Grim.
Not a problem. Thanks, Fate. Lady Poddington. I am also a lady. I am Lady Onasi. That is my name. That is who I am. As a person, that is who I am. All right. We got another 300. Let's see if we can go down and buy anything from good old Mort.
What ho! How can me humble and not at all adventurous self assist you today?
There's a cactus. Cactus, the most brutal of all plants. Ears of the beast, a pair of cat ears, or a mirror. This is pretty cheap, actually. A photic reflector. A looking glass gazing ultimately deep into the abyssal depths of the underworld. It reflects everything. Well, mostly just you. Cool.
Ah, 'tis wondrous marvel. Once upon me and me crew sailed the southern seas and came across an accursed lighthouse. Plundered the lot of it, even the mirrors. Built the frame from beautiful driftwood washed ashore from the ship we rammed into. Covered it in all gold, too, course. Aye, a proper beauty.
Cool. All right. Oh, look. Look, a mirror. Look. Oh, I can change myself now. Okay, we're going to leave myself as I was. I think I'm going to leave this episode here. I think this is a good spot to leave off. We bought something. We bought that mirror. We're kind of getting the hang of this. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're, getting through our days. We're doing our due diligence. We're killing the people that we need to kill, and saving the people that I think we need to save. If you like the video, go ahead and click the like button at the bottom. I think I'm going to play through this whole one. It's kind of fun. It's a lot of reading, but I like that the voices are done for me, which is kind of nice. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I like the art style. I like the kind of gothic-y looking thing. It's definitely an interesting game. But if you like the game, go ahead and click the like button down at the bottom. Go ahead and subscribe. Share me with your friends. I really enjoy doing this. I just got through the Lion Song, which is another kind of novel-y series that I did. And I've just been kind of playing through games as I feel like it. I think I'm going to continue to play this. I think this is great. So we're going to end our day, and then we'll pick up where we left off here. This has been fun. I've enjoyed this. This is definitely a fun game, and I think I'm going to continue playing it. Have a fabulous weekend. Stay safe, my loves. And always remember to act like a lady or a gentleman. Have a great day. Bye, guys.